In the freezing Arctic, a secure lair can instantly become a deadly trap when the apex predator arrives. Orcas are known to intentionally ram ice floes, using their immense weight to shatter the refuge of their prey. The structural integrity of sea ice is fragile. A few calculated hits can bring the ceiling down. As the ice foundation fractures, the freezing ocean rushes in, flooding the air pocket essential for survival. Ringed seal pups are born in snow layers for protection, but they cannot hold their breath as long as adults. A single, coordinated strike can exert thousands of pounds of force, exposing the hidden den to the open air. Their conical teeth are designed not for chewing, but for gripping slippery prey with inescapable force. Despite the size difference, a mother seal's instinct to protect her offspring overrides her own fear of death. Panic is the enemy. In these chaotic moments, navigation becomes nearly impossible due to the turbulence. The predator circles one last time, calculating the final blow to collapse the trap completely. The Arctic enters a brief season of warmth and abundance. For a mother seal, these moments on the ice are vital for resting and digesting a successful hunt. Her thick layer of blubber and fur provides perfect insulation against the frozen surface beneath her. Her pup, still wearing its white lanugo coat, is full of youthful energy and curiosity. Social interaction reinforces the bond, crucial for the pup's survival in this harsh environment. She is patient, conserving every ounce of energy. Touching facilitates heat transfer and comforts the young seal in the open expanse. Above, Arctic terns scout for scraps, their calls echoing across the silent ice fields. A mother's senses are always tuned to a specific frequency, the signature of a predator. Her nose can detect chemical cues carried over miles of open water. It's a scent she remembers, a memory etched in scar tissue. The killer has returned. An adult male orca. The dorsal fin stands 6 feet tall, a warning flag that death has arrived. This particular male bears a scar from a hunt years ago. She knows him. She has survived him before, but the memory brings terror.
He doesn't strike immediately. He is calculating the thickness of the ice, measuring his advantage. Instinct takes over. The edge is the danger zone. Spy hopping allows him to inspect his prey above the surface. He is looking for weaknesses. To him, they are not just prey. They are a problem to be solved with physics. He retreats, but only to gather speed, the calm before the wave. By swimming in formation or alone at high speed, the physics are devastating. The sanctuary becomes a slippery slope. The pup's claws are sharp, but wet ice offers no purchase. A mother's grip is the only lifeline preventing the pup from being washed into the jaws waiting below. The ice flow is shattering. Staying here is no longer an option. The ice is a trap. Their only chance now is to outmaneuver the giant in his own element. In the open water, they are vulnerable. Speed is their only hope. The orca is a powerhouse, capable of reaching speeds of over 30 miles per hour. But the seals have an advantage: agility. They can turn on a dime, weaving through the frozen obstacle course. The hunter's immense size becomes a liability in this labyrinth of ice. A submerged cave, a classic ringed seal refuge. Barely wider than their bodies, the entrance is designed by nature to keep giants out. The door is shut. The predator is too large to follow. Safe, for the moment. But they have entered a dead end. The orca is not giving up. It uses hydrodynamic pressure to flush its prey out. The sanctuary becomes a washing machine. If he can't reach them, he will bring the roof down on their heads. The structural integrity is failing. Disaster. The exit is sealed. The cave is sinking under the damage. The air pocket is disappearing. Young seals have limited oxygen stores. Time has run out. But she is larger than the pup. Time is not on her side. But as long as they have the ocean and each other, they have a chance. With the killer whale likely searching the rubble miles away, the open water offers a temporary road to safety. The Arctic is indifferent to their struggle. It is a world of stark beauty and brutal rules. They are masters of two worlds, and the journey continues.
In the Arctic, weather can change in a heartbeat. When warm air currents drift over the freezing ocean surface, a silent danger awakens. This phenomenon creates sea fog, a thick blanket that can reduce visibility to zero in a matter of minutes. For a harp seal pup, staying close to its mother is the only rule for survival in this frozen labyrinth. But nature does not bargain. The fog descends like a heavy curtain, erasing the world they know. Visibility drops to less than half a meter. In this whiteout, the horizon vanishes, and the sky merges with the sea. Separation happens in seconds. The visual link between mother and pup is broken. Camouflage usually protects them from predators, but now, the white fur makes the pup invisible to the only one searching for it. Panic sets in. The pup stops, instinct telling it that moving blindly could lead to falling into the freezing water or worse. In the fog, stationary ice floes transform into ghostly figures. Every shadow looks like a threat. Every shape is deceptive. The silence of the Arctic fog is heavy. It dampens sound, making it impossible to tell how far away anything is. The shifting sea ice creates thunderous cracks that sound like approaching footsteps to a terrified pup. It breaks the silence with a distress call, a specific, high-pitched cry that cuts through the wind. It waits. It listens. But the physics of fog are cruel. Water droplets in the air scatter and dampen sound waves. Even if a sound penetrates the mist, the scattering effect makes it impossible to determine the direction of the source. The damp fog clings to its fur, sapping body heat faster than dry air. The cold begins to bite deeper. Adrenaline fades, replaced by exhaustion. The pup must conserve heat, curling up tightly against the frozen surface. Alone on the ice, it is vulnerable. Polar bears and gulls patrol these white wastelands, listening for the exact sounds of distress the pup is making. Blind, cold, and alone, the pup can do nothing but wait and trust in the bond that draws a mother back to her child. Returning from the hunt, she expects to find her pup waiting exactly where she left it. But the ice floe is empty. Panic triggers an immediate physiological response in the mother. She abandons the surface. If the pup isn't on the ice, her search must begin from below. Her whiskers, or vibrissae, are super-sensitive sensors, capable of detecting the hydrodynamic trail of a swimming body minutes after it has passed. She swims in a calculated spiral pattern, expanding her search radius to maximize the chances of interception. Periodically, she breaks the surface to emit a unique. But visual cues are useless. Sound travels 4 times faster in water than in air. She pauses, suspended in the blue, listening for the specific rhythm of her pup's splashing. Time is running out. A pup alone on the ice is a sitting duck for polar bears patrolling the fog. Energy reserves deplete. The bond between mother and pup is being tested by the cruelest element of the Arctic: separation. Exhaustion is the ultimate enemy. To conserve the last of its warmth, the pup enters a state of dormancy, waiting for a fate it cannot control. A shape emerges from the void. In this frozen wilderness, a dark silhouette usually signals a predator, a polar bear stalking its prey. Instinct screams at the pup to run, but fear freezes it in place. It is too weak to escape. It's a seal, but is it the mother? Visuals are not enough. She relies on a chemical signature unique to her lineage, the scent of her offspring. Carried on the freezing breeze is a scent warmer than the sun, the unmistakable smell of mother's milk and safety. Harp seal milk is 48% fat, 10 times richer than cow's milk. The bond has been tested and forged stronger. For now, the vast frozen ocean is not a trap, but a cradle. They rest, ready to face whatever tomorrow brings. In the Great White North, life is fragile, but love is the anchor that holds against the storm.